Alicia, you started the Black Census Project in 2018 with more than 31,000 Black folks from all 50 states participating. I find that work so impressive. Many have called it the largest independent survey of Black people ever conducted in the United States. Now, what did you find out after doing the survey, and what are you hoping, actually, that the Biden campaign learns from that?
I'm so proud of our work at the Black Futures Lab. We work to make Black communities powerful in politics so we can be powerful in the rest of our lives. And what we found, honestly, is that in the process of that survey, we learned that Black folks were saying things like, nobody's ever asked me what I think about, what I experience every day, and what I want for my future. And that doesn't bode well for a democracy. And I think over and over again, Black folks across the nation are feeling left out and left behind, and certainly experiencing that in relationship to policy. And I think that it plays out for this election cycle as well. We've had to push very, very hard to get a Black agenda, one of which my organization developed from the results of the Black census, that really speaks to the immediate needs of Black communities across the nation, but that also speaks to how it is that we make Black Lives Matter from City Hall all the way to Congress. And despite a lot of the language and symbol of being in support of Black Lives Matter, it's been incredibly difficult to get some substantive policy that can actually close the gap in disparities that Black communities face so often. So what I think we need to keep remembering as we're 2 weeks out from the most consequential election in a generation is that Black communities and our concerns and our experiences need to be front and center in order for this country to actually achieve the values that it espouses. And that's not just important for Black people, it's important for everyone.
Now, your book is a guide to empower young organizers, and you say that the #1 thing that young people ask you is how they can use social media to start a movement. What do you tell them?
Well, what I say is that hashtags don't start movements, that people do. And that what's incredibly important, whether you're young and somebody who's just coming into the movement, or whether you're someone who's been active for a while or been tuned in, I think the thing that we have to remember is that organizing is about addition and multiplication and not subtraction and division. We have to continue to make room for the people who are waking amongst those of us who consider ourselves woke. We have to be able to find our tribe, find the people who care about the things that we care about, but not stop there. That actually building a movement is about putting power, more power into the hands of more people. And that means we have to grow our communities. We have to grow our movement. And that is the central task if we are going to build the kind of power that we need in order to change rules and change policies that have been rigged against our communities for generations.
Alicia, thank you for coming on today. Alicia Garza, the new book is called The Purpose of Power, and it's out right now. You can get it in Audible, you can get it as a hardcover, it's out there.